Hey, what's going on, Vikings fans? It's Skol side back again with another Minnesota Vikings video. And before I get started on this video, as you see by the title, we're talking about Armon Watts and why I think he's going to be a huge X factor for the Minnesota Vikings in this upcoming season. First, I'm going to need everybody just to sip some purple Kool-Aid. Incredibly optimistic video, and I'm starting to trick myself into thinking we have the next Linval Joseph in our hands. Anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. So anyways, just some stuff about Armon Watts. He was the 6th round pick in 2019 NFL draft, straight out of Arkansas. Pretty much in his college career, you saw he barely played in his first 3 seasons, really popped in his senior year once he finally started to get reps. So really, I mean, he's only really played 1 full season of football. He's kind of been on the bench most of his career, and he's kind of made his way here. And pretty much when he makes good plays, he's unreal. But when he's bad, he's bad. That was the scouting report with him coming out of college. He'll pop sometimes. I mean, for example, he got a sack on Joe Burrow. And then there's other games where he didn't touch the quarterback his senior year. He didn't get any pressures, nothing. Then in a big game against LSU, he'll get a sack on Burrow. First off, he's a big dude. He's 6'5", 300, and he looks slim for a 300. I don't know right now what he weighs. That was him coming out of the draft. It looks like he was bigger in the NFL. He might be around 320 now. However, he's got some wiggle to him. And from his college highlights, it doesn't seem like he's like a Linval like type of big, stocky guy. But he's slim, and he can get interior pressure, which is something the Vikings really need. Also with Armon Watts, last year, he actually had some pretty important plays. He had a very big sack against the Dallas Cowboys. He also had that crazy tip interception in Seattle where he tipped it up and Russell Wilson tipped it to Anthony Harris. So he's made impact already, and he looked pretty good in that Week 17 game against Chicago. He looked like he could hold his own, even though the Bears' offensive line is not the best. However, he looked like once he keeps developing, he could be a serious playmaker. Now, the reason I think he's going to be a huge X factor this upcoming year is, first, I think he's going to be first in line to get first-team reps. I don't think they'll put in James Lynch or DJ Wonnum right away. I think they'll go towards him at the 3-tech. And honestly, I'm excited for it because he's had time to sit behind Linval Joseph. He's had time to sit behind Linval for a whole year. And then he's also had a ton of time to really just absorb what Andre Patterson is teaching. I think that's a huge thing with a bunch of young defensive linemen on the Vikings, is that you know Andre Patterson's going to get the most out of them. And you know he's going to really just drain every ounce that he can to get the best player that they have. And when I was watching him, he's got long arms. He could really be effective on 3rd down. And the only question with him is in the run game. I really think he can develop that from where he was at college, because he was really good in the run in college. However, he was bigger in college compared to the center and guards, and now he's smaller than the center and guards. I think it's just a learning curve. I think he's going to put on weight, and I think the Vikings fans should be optimistic about this. This is a guy who sat behind Linval for a whole year, sat behind Andre Patterson for a whole year. Good size. He seems like he really wants to work, and really what I'm most optimistic is this guy hasn't really played a lot of football. We don't really know what we have. We could have a stud on our hands who fell to the 6th round, which a lot of people were saying on that draft day, is that this guy could be the real deal. Anyways, I'm really excited about Armon Watts. I really just looked into him, watched a couple of his film, and again, drink some purple Kool-Aid with me and get excited about this guy, because the Vikings defensive line has a ton of guys that you may not know their name, but you will after a couple games in the season. I think Armon Watts is a prime example of that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like down below. By the way, the video tomorrow, I might be taking down that jersey right there. Yep, pointing right at it, because I'm frankly done with Diggs. He's lying about what happened in Minnesota, acting like we don't have proof of what he said. Anyways, losing a lot of respect for 14 right there. Might have to take his jersey down soon when I get that Jefferson one in the mail. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for daily Minnesota Vikings takes. Leave a comment down below, and I'll respond to all of you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.